Well, this is my Tuesday forecast. So let's get started with Euro and the US dollar. We finally broke out of the range. So we broke the low and retraced. And currently what I see this descending structure. So we're breaking the lows, retracing, breaking the lows, retracing, breaking the lows, retracing. And what I can forecast here is that we will get this range between the low and the high. Or maybe we will get this impulse to the upside. Maybe we'll get this impulse to the upside. Then I will look for a trade. Because I see this descending, we can also get more of a descending, then impulse to the upside. I'll look for a trade. What can happen is that we can get an ascending from here. And this would signal to me more ranging price action because we would have a descending into an ascending channel. We can also get an impulse, a pullback, then another impulse, signaling a trend. Then I will look for a trade. So same thing to a downside, an impulse, a pullback, another impulse. Then I will look to enter a trade. So currently I am waiting to see some momentum and to see some strength. We just broke the low and retraced, signaling weakness and more ranging price action. So now for the Aussie and the US dollar. We broke the high finally. We were stuck between this low and this high. We got this ascending structure, and then we got this impulse to the upside, but then we broke the high and immediately retraced. Then we broke the high again, also immediately retraced, not giving me any strength or any momentum or signaling to me a trend. So I would not classify this as a trend because we were stuck between the high and the low. I really need to see price move away from this structure. So what I can forecast currently is that we will get a range right here, or maybe we will get this descending structure and then more ranging price action, something like this. We can also get this ascending structure. Then I will look for an impulse to the downside and look for a trade. We can get another impulse to the upside. I would then look to enter a trade because then if the impulse is big enough and if it signals strength, then I would classify that as a trending market. What can also happen is that we can get this impulse, pull back another impulse, then I would look for a trade, very high probability. Same thing to the downside, impulse, pull back another impulse, then look for a trade. But the overall picture is that we just broke the major high, retraced, broke the high again, retraced, not giving me any strength or any conviction that I want to be in this market. And I'm searching for more strength and a big impulse that would confirm me that we want to go either to the upside or to the downside. So now for the Aussie yen, this is a more interesting story. So we were stuck between the high and the low. We had this then ascending structure, then we broke the high and continued with the momentum. So we got this impulse to the upside. Then we broke the high and retraced, signaling weakness. So what I am looking for is to get another impulse. Then I would look for a trade because that would signal to me that we are trending to the upside. What can also happen is we can get this range, so just small ascending structures into descending structures. Then I would stay out of the market. Also, what can happen is we can get more of an ascending, then a drop to the downside. I would look for a trade. And also we can get an impulse to the downside. Then I would also see if I can get in on a trade. We can get an impulse, pull back another impulse, then look for a trade because it would signal a trending market. And also same thing to the upside. So an impulse, pull back another impulse, then look for a trade. So very high probability since we are now seeing a clear defined trend. So yeah, the Aussie Japanese yen is looking the best out of all the three pairs. and I'm waiting to see some momentum and to get in on the trend. So that's it for a forecast, and I'll see you in the Wednesday forecast.